It is a week from Elimination Chamber, and this is right after the most recent episode of SmackDown. So I thought maybe it's the right time to make early predictions of WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. So first, I'll knock out some of the ones that are already announced that we already know of. We have Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship, and for that match, I don't know. It could go either way. I think Rhea should probably retain, but she probably won't. I don't think this match has been built up enough for Becky to win it. I don't think Becky's done enough to get over to win this. So I would like to take Rhea. I'd hope for Rhea to retain, but I think Becky will win. Maybe due to some Judgment Day kerfuffle, maybe causing Rhea to lose the title. Next up, Bailey versus Io Sky, and now this one I'm fairly certain Bailey's gonna win this. I think she's probably gonna go Super Cena and take out all damage control on her own. Uh, unless I don't know if Sasha Banks has signed with AEW yet. If she has, then she won't turn up. Maybe Sasha Banks can come back and help fend off the rest of Damage Control because Bailey is really outnumbered right now. Because Dakota Kai just recently turned on Bailey in the most recent episode of SmackDown. So either Bailey's just gonna go Super Cena or she's gonna get help from someone. Maybe a surprise. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Now, this, I believe, could be the main event of night one. We did just get confirmed. Well, we didn't get confirmed, but The Rock has made a challenge for a tag team match between Roman, Cody, Seth, and uh, The Rock. Um, but I think Drew's winning. I think Seth is gonna be already too bad at it by the end of the night. I mean, this tag team match. I think the only person that's winning out of this is Drew because he's the only one that's not having to do double duty and compete in two matches. And it looks like Seth Rollins has to compete in a match, probably in the opening and in the main event. So looks like I don't think Seth's gonna retain. I don't see a world where he's gonna retain. It looks like Drew will win. Maybe Mr. Money in the Bank, Damian Priest cashes in. Next up, which is pretty much confirmed, it's been teased all today's SmackDown. Randy Orton versus Logan Paul. Um, I think it's obvious. I think it's a given. Logan Paul cost Randy Orton his Elimination Chamber. So I think Randy Orton's on the hunt for the US title right now. Next up is a bit of a stretch. I'm not sure what will even happen. Maybe it will happen maybe differently. Maybe, maybe Fatal three-way, four-way, I'm not sure, but I've got Bianca Belair, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill versus Liv Morgan. Now, originally I was going to go with Jade versus Bianca in a 1v1, but I think if they want to protect Jade Cargill from losing at WrestleMania, I think maybe have someone else get pinned in this match, so at least Jade Cargill doesn't have to lose. And Bianca Belair, man, I don't know because she's got this whole WrestleMania streak going. I don't know if they're gonna keep it wanting to like keep it going or not, like make it like she's the new Undertaker or something. But if they want the streak to continue, they'd probably have Bianca Belair to win. But my pick is Tiffany Stratton for this. She's just too hot right now. I think they should just push her to the moon right now. She's so over. She's not so over, but at Elimination Chamber in Australia, man, she got a massive pop. Even at the press conference, we went ballistic for Tiffany Stratton, and it seems like it's carried over to the most recent SmackDown. She's getting a bit of a pop, but I feel like after WrestleMania, she'll get over. Next up, we got the tag titles: Awesome Truth versus Damian Priest and Finn Balor. From my understanding, it could be a title like this. The titles could get split. They are going to make an announcement, I think, on Raw or next, I don't know, sometime next week, maybe Raw or SmackDown. So if they are splitting the titles, I wonder if this will be for maybe the Raw titles since they're both Raw, and maybe SmackDown titles will go to maybe a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match will crown the new SmackDown titles. Maybe. I'm not too sure though. Right now I'm just gonna put my prediction as Awesome Truth for Damian Priest and Finn Balor for the undisputed titles, and then maybe they split them, but I don't know. Uh, for this I've got Awesome Truth winning 100%. There's no doubt about it. Next up, we got one that kind of is pretty much confirmed. Rey Mysterio made a comeback on SmackDown, so I think we're getting Rey Mysterio versus Santos Escobar. It's been building up for a while now. I'm not too into the match, but I've got Rey Mysterio winning. Even though he doesn't win as much anymore these days, Santos Escobar could go over, but I'm just gonna take Rey Mysterio on that one. Next up, another one that's been building AJ Styles versus LA Knight. I think we're guaranteed. It's been building for a little bit. AJ just cost him the match at Elimination Chamber, so I think we're gonna get that at WrestleMania. And for that match, I've got LA Knight winning. He's too over to lose a match like that. Um, Next up, Karrion Kross versus Bobby Lashley. I am a bit iffy on this. They do have a match next week on SmackDown. So unless they do something like where it's a DQ and then they have, oh, let's have like maybe a Hell in a Cell. I think a Hell in a Cell would suit this match a bit better. And it's WrestleMania, you kind of need, a couple different matches like a Hell in a Cell one. So I think this could be a Hell in a Cell with Bobby and Karrion Kross, and there probably won't be outside interference because they're in a cell. And who's gonna win that? I hope Karrion Kross goes over. I think he needs a bit more of a push. I think he needs it more than Bobby Lashley does. I think Bobby Lashley confirmed a loss a lot better than Karrion Kross. I feel like Karrion Kross will get buried if he loses because it's not really going so well for him at the moment, but I'd rather Karrion Kross take that win. Next up, Jay vs Jimmy, another one. Pretty obvious, not confirmed, but it's gonna happen. In that one, I'm going with Jay. My boy Jay's got to go over. And after this match, Jay needs to win some titles, singles titles. But next, I have one. I don't know if this is a bit of a stretch or not, but Chad Gable versus Gunther in a Iron Man match. Now, I think this will happen. They literally just showed a vignette thing, like a WrestleMania 40 promo of Chad Gable, and it was a really good promo too. It was a really good vignette. Um, Seeing that, it seems like they're going with Chad Gable. I'm not gonna lie. They probably have like a tournament, number one contendership, for WrestleMania, but it really does just look like Chad Gable's gonna be the one now after seeing that vignette. Uh, Next up, Roman. I'm gonna start with The Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth tag team match. Now there are stipulations to this. If Cody and Seth beat Roman and Rock, that will guarantee Cody to have a match without the bloodline for his Night 2 WrestleMania main event. Now whether they stick to their word or not, I don't know, probably not. If any new Bloodline members like Jacob Fatu or Zilla Fatu or anyone from the Bloodline can come in with a hoodie on, really. But if Cody and Seth do win, I don't think we'll see the Bloodline. I think they will honor it just because it's WrestleMania and such a big thing. Maybe The Rock turns on Roman in this match. Maybe Roman turns babyface. Rock turns into this mega heel, setting up a WrestleMania 41 match. Uh, which, ultimately, like, Roman's got no one to back him up in his match, so I think Roman will lose. Maybe. But I don't think Rock will turn. Oh my God. I don't think The Rock will turn on Roman in night one. I think if it's gonna happen in night two to cost him for the title. Unless it's just a clean match, Cody wins clean, that will also be really good too. but I think I've got Cody and Seth winning the tag team match. There is a chance Rock and Roman will win, but it will be interesting if Rock and Roman do win because then it becomes a Bloodline Rules match where they can do whatever they want in the match and it will be legal. So basically a no DQ, but for the Bloodline side, I don't know if it counts for Cody's side. I guess maybe just a no DQ, or maybe a street fight. Which will be really cool because we might have an opportunity to see people come out to defend Cody as well. If the Bloodline start coming out and beating up on Cody, maybe Seth comes out. Uh, maybe Seth comes out, Jay comes out, Sammy comes out, KO maybe. I don't know who else would come out. Maybe like half the locker room comes out, and this whole big thing. But yeah. For the tag team match, you know what? The tag team match, I'm gonna change my answer. I'm going Rock and Roman just so we can have that chaotic mayhem of a night two main event. And for Roman versus Cody. I think it's Cody. I don't think Roman's gonna win. I think there'll be too much backlash if Roman wins, and then there's just another year of him not defending his title, and it could be even less. I think he'll just show up even less. Maybe he'll defend it twice in the whole year, this year. So I don't see Roman retaining at all. I think that's really all I can think of right now. Other matches, cards subjected to change, pretty much. Like Seth versus Drew can be turned into a triple threat with, I don't know, Sami Zayn maybe, I don't know. I doubt it. I think this is a solid card. There's probably maybe more matches like the Kabuki Warriors. I wasn't too sure about. Maybe it'll be like a fatal four-way tag team match for the women's tag team titles. But I can't really say because there's been no other tag teams gunning for the titles right now, and I think it's too late to like build up a thing. So I think they'll just have like a big showcase four-way title match for the women's titles, and probably Kabuki Warriors retain either way, whoever they're versing. Uh, but yeah, that's my WrestleMania early predictions. Maybe like the week before, I'll make a proper predictions of the matches that are actually announced. Uh, if I was to make a prediction on who's gonna appear, I'd say maybe CM Punk as a commentator or a host. I think more than likely CM Punk will be like the host of WrestleMania 40. You know, I'm sure he will be there. He did say I think he wanted to be there anyway. So that's my WrestleMania 40 prediction. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment down below and make sure to leave a like and subscribe and turn the notification bell on if you want more of this content. And you guys that.